during the days of Thursday, February 2nd through Sunday, February 5th of 2023. So on Thursday the 2nd, I was in my office and began early at my desk, had to prepare an action alert to go out, communicate with various pro-life leaders regarding advisory boards that I am on, upcoming trips, getting ready for those and deciding which invitations to accept, and also preparing for the evening elections training call. Did some taping, including the scripture reflection and other tapings. And then I had our morning administrative call while having breakfast and our staff briefing at 8:30. Did work at my desk on the kinds of things I just mentioned and connected with staff down at our resource department, social media department, and others to get the work of the day underway. Was on a conference call for a good part of the morning with pro-life leaders, making plans for upcoming meetings. We have a strategy meeting taking place at our headquarters of the National Pro-Life Groups, as we do regularly. And let's see, I then went into additional work at my desk and then had lunch. 1 o'clock meeting with our executive director, organizing some things. 1:45 with our executive manager, and more work at my desk. Work with our social media director, and towards the late afternoon at 4 o'clock, I went into the TV studio and did a taping of the Praying for America program. 5 o'clock, again, met with our executive manager. 5:45 with, while taking my half-hour walk, a daily walk, I talked with our administrative associate, Mark. Had a quick dinner, and then at 7:30 p.m. had the election call. This is a regular Zoom training call with election volunteers around the country. When we say election volunteers, we simply mean people who want to make a difference in the elections in their local communities. So that call went for a little over an hour, and that brought me to the end of the day with some final desk work. On Friday, February 3rd, I got up and did some more work at my desk. I had to get ready to go to the airport, and I indeed was picked up just before 8 o'clock to go to the Orlando airport to go up to New York. So in the car, at the gate, and on the plane, did various email work covering things like the after-election training email that goes out summarizing the call that we had the previous night. Approved that, got an article ready for publication, sent that out. Planning upcoming activities for our meeting of leaders, including a visit to an abortion facility, sent out communications about that. Looked at upcoming speaking engagements, sent out communications about those. Approved upcoming flights, accepted birthday wishes. My birthday is the 4th. And communicated with Alveda King about a book that we are writing together. All of this got me to New York, where I arrived in the afternoon, and went home to visit with my mom. So spent time with my mom and my brother there. It was a very, very cold day up in New York. And we spent time, did some things around the house, and assisted them as was needed, and went to bed early. I was tired that night. Saturday, the 4th, that was my birthday. And again, being home with my mom and my brother, and did some things around the house, visited with them, and in between, had to do a little bit of work on my computer. I finished the end-of-year activities report for 2022 for Priests for Life. This we send out to pro-life leaders, to our supporters, to the bishops, and so forth. So I finished that report. And I also finished a personal essay that I write each year. Usually I finish it at the end of December, with a little delayed this year. And it's a personal essay about the year that has gone by. So I did those activities while relaxing at home on my birthday. And then we went out for a birthday dinner, my mom and I and my brother Joe. And that was a nice evening to conclude the day. Sunday the 5th, I was there once again at home, did some errands in the morning, went to the store for some groceries, church, and then back home, visited with the family. Meanwhile, had to write and approve some TV spots that one of our priests will be doing on this coming week. So I got those ready on the computer and sent them out. Also, let's see, an upcoming article that I had to do. I got ready via email on that as well. We had lunch. I cooked some pasta for lunch. We had lunch with the family. And then at 2 o'clock, I got picked up for the airport, got taken to the airport, did some work on my laptop, and also reading some updated reports on statistics on abortion and other materials that have recently come out on the topic. Did some reading. Flew back to Florida, was kind of sleepy at night. I did start looking at a deposition of an abortionist, a late-term abortionist, Curtis Boyd. We have a deposition of him, and we're gleaning from that some good educational material for the general public. But I did that while getting back to my office from the airport. And then I got back to my office and went to bed. So that was Sunday, February the 5th. That's my daily diary for these few days. Thank you for watching, and keep up your own pro-life activity. We are in this together, and we will win victory.